the Bulls back in the driver's seat.
Well, you see Eric Spoelstra now going to come back with LeBron. Kind of feels this game kind of slipping away here.
Daquan Cook, Kirk Heinrich, Jimmy Butler, Luol Deng, and Taj Gibson. Bulls playing shorthanded again tonight. No Noah. No Hamilton, no Bellinelli. Obviously no Derek. So I don't know if Miami thought they were going to have a cakewalk, but it's been anything but.
Well, Neil, and you know, this is a team that has supreme confidence in themselves, even when they're down. They know that they can come back and win. But you know what? If the Bulls continue to play with the same energy.
There's Wade, and he drives in and scores as he goes cartwheeling over the end line.
And that time, backside help. No one even saw Dwayne Wade beat Jimmy Butler.
Heinrich played by LeBron James, and now they switch back. Outside, Daquan Cook, no, and well, you'd like to see him continue to try to get something on the free throw line in. There's James turning and in and out, no good.
Well, this is, again, the Bulls have to move the basketball and get stuff moving to the hoop.
Mattier knocked it away, and then he hit the end line, this out-of-bounds line. Almost able to save it.
Well, again, the Bulls have to play strong with the basketball. You know, you're playing arguably the best team in the NBA right now. You cannot be soft with the basketball. You got to come to the ball hard. You got to make cuts to the basket hard.
I don't know why the shot clock isn't reset to 24. Maybe he didn't have possession of it.
We're going to put
like
LeBron James on Kirk Heinrich so he can help out.
Yeah, because he can switch, and there's Wade deflecting a pass intended for Butler.
Well, the reason why they're doing that is because he doesn't respect Kirk's offensive game, because Kirk is looking to get everybody involved. So LeBron now can drop off him on passes and then go and try to help out. And Kirk's got to make him honor him. He's got to attack him.
Butler couldn't hang on. That's out of bounds, and he was being held, but the official let that go.
Well, they're not going to call it. I mean, the Bulls have to be physical. They got to be strong with the basketball. They got to play through the grab, the hold, and be strong.
5 to shoot. They look, they flip it in, and that's Taj who fires. That's going to be short, and the rebound, LeBron.
There they go.
On the run, James. Bounced in to Wade. Pump fake, shot short. Rebound tapped around, and Daquan Cook got it. Dang, runs into traffic. No, and a whistle, and an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Lou.
And Tom Thibodeau is not liking that call.
The first on Lou. Right now, the Bulls with 1 team foul, the Heat with 2.
Wow, I don't know about that one. That's just a little arm. He didn't like he pushed off and got an advantage. All right, Boozer's coming in now. He should be fresh.
Bosch back in for Miami. I would think that would be advantage Bulls.
And now Miami is going to use Dwayne Wade as the playmaker.
Skipped out of there. Fake, and that's thrown away. Picked back up, and Wade fires, scores.
50-50 balls. You got to get them. You're playing the defending world champions. You cannot have lapses defensively. You've got to dig deep and get those balls. This is not the Charlotte Bobcats. You've got to get the ball.
75-73. Deng from deep, and that's good.
That's Lieutenant Deng right there, Chicago. Big shot from your all-star. You see big-time players make big-time plays. Time to step up.
Dwayne Wade had his hands down, and Deng just lofted it over it. There's a drive and a kick out to Battier trying to answer. No. Rebound, Heinrich. Heinrich with some thrust. Down the lane. Heinrich fires on the rim and good.
Oh, Captain Kirk! That's what you got to do. You got to make them respect you, Kirk. That's what you got to do. Attack them. Look to score.
80-73. Bulls by 7. With 6:37 left, a 20-second timeout taken by Spoelstra. You see the bump, you see the shot hanging, and good.
Sweet!
Look at our Crown Royal shot of the game, and it came delivered by Luol Deng just a moment ago. Watch Heinrich as he circles right and then fans the ball out. You see Wade get there late, and that was a huge shot by Luol.
Well, this is where we talked about guys stepping up. And right before that timeout and that break, Kirk Heinrich went coast to coast and really pressed the issue and was able to score on a little runner. And that's what they're going to need down the stretch. Guys have to step up. When they have the opportunity to score, you got to make it happen.
Dwayne Wade. Against Butler. Dump down in there, and LeBron James just too big, too strong. He just wheels around in there.
But you got to know, if you're the Bulls right now, they're going to ride Wade and LeBron James. So you've got to be able to play some defense and know where those guys are.
There's Deng up shooting.
Why not? It's raining jumpers in Chicago. Woo!
And that has Wade shaking his head.
Luol Deng stepping up right now.
Boy, he went right at Wade twice. Wade, a drive himself, turns, fires, scores, and a foul. And he came right back at Jimmy Butler. And an official's timeout. A TV timeout with 5:53 left. 83-77. The Bulls with the lead, but the Heat not going away.
Hey, how come you guys never have a sale on gas?
I don't know.
Which pump is the one for the volume discount? Birthday discount? Day-old gas? You know, when you buy a bunch of cereal, you get a deal on it?
There's no day-old gas.
2 days old? Back-to-school sale or holiday sale, anything. It's weird, right?
It's weird.
Pay for less gas with Ford Escape. Now get a fuel-efficient Escape for just $219 a month. Or choose $2,000 cash back, plus $1,000 bonus cash.
Left the darkness, light a fire for the silent and the broken hearted. Won't you stand up, stand up, stand up? Won't you stand up, you girls and boys? Won't you stand up, stand up, stand up? Won't you stand up and use your voice?
He estado solo contigo dentro de mi mente. Hola, esa mía, ¿quién estás buscando?
Say hola to the new Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Taco. It's the taco you've been looking for.
We admit it, we can't help ourselves. Just when we built the Optima, a great mid-size sedan, we felt the need to add things like 18-inch chrome wheels, LED lights, a sport-tuned suspension, premium Napa leather trim seats, and an electronic parking brake. The Optima was already the best. Now it's even better. Introducing the Kia Optima Limited.
And right now, get 0% APR plus 90-day payment deferral on the Optima.
Bulls up by 6. Going to take a look at the BMO Harris Bank telestrator. This is where we talk about defensive focus and knowing where everybody. This is Chris Bosh. He's 5 for 14. This is Taj Gibson. This is the guy right here that's got to help out. Now, as the ball's getting ready to come, Taj has got to be ready to help Jimmy Butler. I know he's a great defender, but he needs some help. Go ahead and roll it. Now watch. He sees it. Freeze it right now. This is where Taj has got to be right here. He's got to be right there ready to help out. And let Chris Bosh, who's right here, let him shoot that ball. He's 5 for 14. Go ahead and roll it. No one gives help. Wade hits a tough shot on Jimmy Butler, and you got to go. And that's your BMO Harris Bank telestrator.
Let's revisit your keys.
Well, we talked about first key, limit the turnovers. The Bulls have 15 turnovers, 18 points off those turnovers. Defend the paint. You look at right now, Miami has 42 points in the paint, Chicago 34. And playoff intensity, the Bulls had a 13-point lead, which was their largest.
At the line, Dwayne Wade trying to polish off a three-point play that would get them back to within 5. And he does.
Well, again, you've got to let Chris Bosh, if he's out there at that three-point line, let him make that shot.
Taj Gibson. Back to, here comes Deng inside, back out, Heinrich, move to Butler, firing out of the corner, goal.
He's growing up before our eyes, Chicago. Jimmy Butler has came up huge. 17 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 6 of 10 from the field, and shooting 2 of 4 from the three-point line.
Deng with a couple, and now Jimmy Butler adds one. Wade, the fake. Bosh, the pump fake, the drive, and he's fouled.
You got to stay on the floor. You got to stay on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you. Make him shoot that 17-footer. You got to make him shoot the ball. He has not hit that shot. He's only made one of those shots from 18 feet. And he knows it. That's why he gave you the shot fake. He does not want to shoot that jump shot. That foul is on Boozer, his third. And the Bulls' third as a team.
And this is grinded out time if you're the Bulls. You want to win this game. You want to snap this 27-game win streak. You got to grind it out now. You got to fight.
Bosh makes the first free throw. 5:14, still a ton of time left. Carlos Boozer in this game with another double-double, 17 points, 14 rebounds.
And he's been big on the boards. The Bulls out rebounding the Heat plus 10.
Free throw missed. 35th double-double for Boozer. And another free throw miss for Miami. They are 13 of 19.
Wow.
It's an offensive foul. That's 4 on Carlos.
You can't gift him anything right now. If you want this game, it's there for you to take it. Focus.
Wade at an angle, fires the shot, missed it, and hurt himself. Wade is hurt as Deng drives and
scores. Can I get some butter with that roll deal, Funk?
Wade's hurt at the other end.
He hurt that knee. And he's been out with the little knee injury.
LeBron back out to Battier. And there's Bosh with a jump hook in the lane.
Well, that's about as good a defense you're going to have right there. Taj Gibson did a good job of contesting the shot.
You can see Wade as he backpedals. See if they can get the ball to Lou and let him go right at Wade. Kirk to his left, hard to the rim, blocked by James.
I'll tell you what, LeBron James, if you're Kirk Heinrich, you know he's coming. Go hard. Try to turn it over and dunk on him. Here it is right here. You know he's coming. And that little hesitation gave him a chance to catch up.
And a timeout taken by the Bulls. 88-81 with 4:11 left. For your game, the Bulls. Can they do it? We find out.
Who would have thought that I could get this far? I'm still in charge and still hopeful. So no matter what may come, I'm still focused, still chosen as a leader and a trendsetter. I can't complain about a thing, I never been better. On my own level, my own time, my own pace. Live life and be great. And brain on.
Call Luna now. Flooring product costs are 70% off.
Luna! You're hired. Hey, can you do 70% off the noise?
773-202 Luna.
Every year, ALG evaluates premium compact utility vehicles to determine which vehicle's value holds up best against the test of time. They looked at Audi, Infiniti, and BMW, and then selected the Acura RDX as the winner of their prestigious 2013 Residual Value Award, which simply means the RDX has a special kind of luxury, the kind that endures.
Visit your Chicagoland Acura dealer for attractive offers on the 2013 RDX.
Times are good, aren't they, kids? It's nice having you verse, isn't it? See, back in my day, we didn't have these newfangled wireless receivers. You know, we watched March Madness in the living room. That's where the TV outlet was. And if Mom was hosting her book club that day, guess what? You missed it. We couldn't just move the TV all willy-nilly all over the house.
Yeah.
Kids today have it so good.
Okay.
The wireless receiver. Call to get Uverse TV starting at $19 a month for 2 years with qualifying bundles. Rethink possible.
Saturday, the push for the NBA playoffs is on Comcast Sportsnet. Tune in as the Bulls hit the road for an afternoon showdown against Dirk and the Mavs in Dallas. Don't miss Bulls Mavericks, Saturday at 12:30 on Comcast Sportsnet.
Now, Dwayne Wade tweaked his ankle just a moment ago at the offensive end. He had to retie his shoe. And here's a look at what happened. Watch his right foot right there.
That ankle rolled, right?
Yeah. Oh. And then he tried to get a shot up. You can see him flinch when he did. He's right there. He flinches. And the shot wasn't even close. And then the Bulls came down the other end with numbers. And Deng scored on a driving layup. And now the Bulls have the ball with 6 to shoot. And Heinrich to inbound. Baseline left underneath the Bulls basket. And a 7-point lead.
And this is where you got to finish.
To Deng.
There you go, Lou.
Foul.
There you go.
On Wade.
And that's what you do right there. That's your all-star right there coming to play tonight. And you see right now, Luol Deng has matched LeBron James point for point, assists and rebounds. Luol 24 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. James 26 points, 2 assists, and 7 rebounds.
Lou in the air and knocks that down.
And right now is
first trip to the line for Luol.
Right now, defensively, this is where you got to lock in. You got to lock in defensively. As you know, LeBron James and Dwayne Wade are not going to let you try to break this streak. They're going to do whatever they can. If they've got to take over, they will.
Now Lou makes 2, and it's a 9-point lead after the Heat had come back to get the lead by 2. The Bulls have come roaring back. LeBron, he got in there.
And that play right there, they ran a high screen with Chalmers to try to free him up. And as you saw, it was a little mix-up defensively. Now watch. Kirk comes up and just kind of stunts at him, and then Luol Deng thinks he's got some help, and he doesn't. Here it is right here.
Let's see if the officials come over and look at this.
We're going to see if he's got grabbed in the above.
As you pointed out, if it's up around the shoulders or the head, they're probably going to look at it. And you can see Taj immediately lean down to help LeBron back up. I don't think it was, that was
right
his
there.
intent.
Well, there's a foul, and then Taj is just trying to make sure he doesn't get the ball. I'm not going to give him that. I mean, watch right here. As LeBron goes up, he gets fouled. Now watch him start to lean back.
Well, he leans back because he got hit.
Come on now. Let me see. Right there, there's a foul. And his eyes are closed, and then there's Taj right across the top of the chest.
Well, again, I don't think Taj's intent was to get up there around the head and shoulders.
I mean, against LeBron James, he is so big and so strong, you have to make sure he's not able to get that the continuation, that and-one. And that's all Taj was doing right there. And it'll be interesting to see his interpretation.
It wasn't like Taj knocked him down and then walked away. It was, I think he knew that inadvertently he'd gotten his hand up there.
This is going to be a two-shot foul.
Now they're going to call the foul on Taj. And 2 shots coming for LeBron James. And again, I think sometimes I know that you can't ask the officials to be mentalists, but the intent has to be there. You can sometimes tell if a guy's trying to take another guy out. Well, and that didn't look like that at all.
And LeBron is kind of like Shaquille O'Neal. He's such a freak of nature. He's so big. He's 270 pounds. He's fast as a guard. And, sometimes you saw Kirk early in the game. He missed a free throw. But you saw Kirk early in the game take a couple of fouls on him and almost get knocked into the third row. That's how strong this guy is. So when he goes to the basket, the Bulls' game plan tonight is to play him physical. Do not allow him to get the ball up and dunk the ball. And they have done a good job of that tonight. There has not been a lot of dunks tonight for the Miami Heat.
And he makes 1 of 2. He has shot 10 free throws, made 7. The Bulls have shot 10 free throws and made 8 as a team.
Well, again, if you want the game, the Bulls are going to have to take it.
Whistle out front.
And that was LeBron James trying to send a message right there to Carlos Boozer as he fired a shoulder into Boozer. And right there, you see it? Let's run it back.
And LeBron.
Watch right here. Boom. And Boozer right there. He knew it was coming.
Let's see what they do here. Now they're coming back over to the monitor.
I'm going to see if it's going to be a flagrant foul.
Now they're looking at the screen again.
It's interesting to see because LeBron threw his shoulder into there. Watch right here. And Boozer anticipated it coming. You see right there as he fired a forearm at Boozer. And Boozer told him right there, you either come strong or don't come at all. But right now you can see that LeBron James is frustrated. He thought he got a flagrant foul on one end, and then he immediately came back on the other end and tried to send a message. But if you're the Bulls right now, Neil, you can't lose your composure. You can't let the Miami Heat dictate how you're going to play. Keep doing what you're doing.
That's the flagrant foul on LeBron, and that's the first time he's been whistled for a flagrant foul since 2007.
Now again, this is where the mental toughness and the focus comes in. I've been saying it all night. The Bulls right now have answered the call whenever they've been challenged by the Miami Heat. Miami made that little run, got the lead. They had their biggest lead was 2. The Bulls responded.
Boozer makes the free throw, and he'll have another.
And here it is again, little screen. Now watch, LeBron, you can tell that was premeditated. He saw the screen coming, and he was looking to fire an arm into Carlos Boozer.
Boozer misses the second one.
You got under 4 minutes now. If you're the Bulls, keep playing. Play through it. Play through the physical play of the Heat. Because you know now the officials are going to be looking at everything now. Look at Battier. Keep an eye on Battier.
Heinrich matched up with LeBron. Heinrich darts right on in. Blocked away by LeBron James.
You got to know he's coming. And
His timing is impeccable.
Well, you got to try to dunk that. I know you got to try to dunk that because you know he's coming.
Bosch driving. He scores. They count the bucket.
Wow.
And one.
That foul was on the floor, and Taj is a veteran player now. Taj has got to know, you got to grab him. You foul him, you got to grab him. Don't let him get the shot up. And here it is right there. There's a foul. Now, you just got to foul him. You already been called for a foul. Make sure he doesn't get the shot up. And Taj Gibson now has picked up his 5th personal foul.
And that's, I mean, he didn't dribble the ball again, so the official saw it all the way as the three-point play is completed in 91-85 with 3:32 left. Bulls that close to stunning the Heat here, but they've got to play impeccably in this next 3.5 minutes.
Kirk's going to have to make a play. He's going to have to make a play.
Heinrich a drive, and that's blocked. Here comes Wade on the run.
You got to go in there strong. You got to go in there strong.
Chalmers, no, way off.
And a pushing foul on Battier. But I'm telling you right now, Neil.
What was Chalmers thinking?
Kirk has got to go in there strong. You got to go in there. Now watch this right here. He goes up and flips it. And Tom Thibodeau thought that was goaltending by Bosch. But they're gonna force Kirk to have to make plays, and this is where he's got to step up. And like I said, if he gets by LeBron, he's got to go in there and at least try to go in and try to turn that over on him.
And then Chalmers came down to the other end and took an ill-advised shot that led to Battier's foul, and now Carlos in the air, and he missed the first.
He's got to make these free throws. This is gut check time now.
Carlos 2 for 4 from the line, and what a game he's had. 18 points, 15 rebounds. And the Bulls lead by 6 with 3:07 left.
All right, now they're going to move Dwayne Wade back to the point guard spot because that's when they had their success, when he was the playmaker. And they brought Ray Allen in now to be the 2 guard.
Boozer makes again. The backcourt. LeBron brings it in him. James backs his dribble out.
Travel.
Bosch a fake. The drive and the kick. LeBron step back 3. No. Rebound Bosch. And then Heinrich.
Get in the weight room. This big boy basketball time now, Neil Funk.
Heinrich just took it away from Bosch.
Oh my goodness, he threw him down. Took the ball away from him.
Heinrich now with 2:29 left. Crowd rises to their feet. Heinrich a drive and a kick and a jumper goal.
It's time. It's time, baby. It's time.
94-85.
Got him on the ropes.
Heinrich, and what a difference. What a turn the Bulls took once Heinrich came in the game.
Well, I tell you what. He started it off with that steal that he got from Chris Bosch, takes it away from him, and then comes in and then finds a wide open Taj Gibson for a little 15-footer splash.
What's truly amazing about Mercedes' new Embrace 2 system
is I can follow all my sports.
Catch the latest breaking news. Keep in touch with friends.
Follow the financial headlines.
Find a great restaurant.
And with SiriusXM, I can get weather forecasts.
All from here in my Mercedes-Benz.
Introducing Embrace 2, the most comprehensive, cloud-based telematics system on the road. It's your world from your car. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Imagine if Jason Duffner played his game like T1 from the phone company, moving up to 66 times slower than Comcast Business Class. Par 4s would become par 400s. It would be the longest round of golf ever. Fortunately, Jason is more like Comcast Business Class, moving at speeds up to 100 megabits per second.
Switch to Comcast Business Class today. Call 800-501-6000. Don't wait.
Now, just as we promised earlier in the game, it's Miller time, brought to you by Miller Lite. And no bigger moment than just a moment ago. Watch Bosch, the rebound. Kirk wrestles it away from him, just took it away from him, threw him down, and then came to the other end. And then watch this, the drive, the find, and the finish.
Well, we talked about Kirk Heinrich coming in and making a play. And he He made two big plays right there in that sequence. Once on the defensive end, the other on the offensive end.
He got a timeout a moment ago. Allen, that won't go. Rebound Bulls. Boozer threw it away.
No, you can't have that.
Comes the other way. James flies in and dunks the ball.
Carlos has got to be smarter than that right there. You got the rebound, pull it back out, run some clock. Don't try to go for the home run. This team's too good.
Burke away from the defensive traffic.
This is a veteran point guard here. Slows them down, gets them in what they need to run. Let's see.
Heinrich nearly lost it. Got it to Jimmy. 4 to shoot. 3. Butler. Bounce. Taj Gibson firing. That's an air ball and a 24-second violation.
That time took too long to get in their offensive set.
94-87. The Heat during this 27-game winning streak have lived on the edge a couple of times. But tonight, they're up against it. The Bulls with a 7-point lead. There's a look at our reset. Miami 1 full. The Bulls a full and a 20. Neither team with a foul to give. Wade. Allen a fake and a drive, and the layup's good.
Too easy. Too easy.
94-89. Minute 21.
That is holding Kirk Heinrich.
Jimmy Butler. Oh, he's trapped, and he got a timeout, fortunately. I'm not even sure he got it across.
Well, that was almost 8 seconds.
Yeah, very close. Well, it's right on 16, the shot clock. Let's see if he gets...
See Battier coming over to help out the trap.
Oh, he did get it across. He just by a step.
And I tell you what, that's not a place where you want to have that basketball. No. Thank goodness it was a timeout, because that is the perfect place for a defense to trap you, is right there in that corner.
And a good play by Jimmy, because he had presence of mind to make sure he took a big step to make sure he got across. There's the timeout situation. Bulls with a 20 left. And Miami with a full. And neither team with a foul to give. And down the stretch we go. 94-89, Bulls by 5. They have led most of this game. Heat took a lead by 2 briefly. Bulls' biggest lead was 13. Heinrich was in the game, came out. We said he's been on a minute's watch. And they came with Nate Robinson, and the Bulls were having trouble getting into their offense. So Tom Thibodeau came back with Heinrich, and since then they not only regained the lead, they stretched it out back to 9 at one point.
Well, and now this is where we talked about it. This is where, if you want this game, if you're the Bulls and you want to break this streak in your house, you've got to execute down the stretch, and you got to play big. You got to come for the ball, understand that Miami's going to turn up the defense, they're going to turn up the aggressive play. LeBron James is going to try to wheel his team to win this game. So you've got to be ready to help out whoever's guarding LeBron James.
94-89. And the Bulls will inbound it.
And they're going to put Carlos Boozer in the back court.
Heinrich. Looking, and he has to get a timeout. Didn't like what he saw.
Guys they got to come to the ball. They got to come to the ball hard.
That's a 20-second timeout. I think that may be it.
Here it is right here. Now, see, when we talk about come to the ball, I mean, you got to come desperation. You can't kind of coast to the ball. You got to come get it. This team is too good, and they're right there. You got them on the ropes. If you want this game, this is execution time now.
Now, the Bulls had to take that timeout.
That was going to be close to 5 seconds.
And now the Bulls are out of timeouts, so they got to get this in.
And you see Miami with 1 full timeout. Neither team has a foul to give. And you see now that Bulls are going to go with 2 guards and bring Nate Robinson in the game now to help out to try to get the ball in.
Nate with that speed and athleticism. See if he can shake free as Heinrich again will be the man who inbounds it.
And you also have to be careful to not get trapped if you have to come to Kirk and get in front of him. You don't want to get trapped in this corner.
Heinrich looks, and then into Nate in the backcourt. Nate walks it across. Wade plays him. Straight away. Robinson circling. Robinson firing. Nope. And the rebound. Fought for. Back up and good.
Carlos Boozer comes up big. Big time rebound.
Big rebound. And the putback.
Oh, trick or treat. Taking his candy.
Dang.
Pull it out. Pull it out. Pull it out. Help him.
Dang, still with it.
Gotta get the ball. Pass it. Let's go. Move it. The streak is going to end here. Left. Not tonight, Miami.
Driving Nate, and he scores.
It's over. The streak is going to end here in Chicago. The Bulls have done it, Chicago.
Timeout, Miami. 98-89 on a Boozer field goal. And a driving layup by Nate. And with half a minute left, Miami, with their final timeout, is about to be.
And LeBron looks shaken up.
Answers.
I'll tell you what. That was inserting Nate Robinson in the game and spacing the floor a little bit. And just having him the threat to take it off the dribble gave Carlos Boozer an opportunity to get this rebound. Now watch this. Inside position on Bosch, and he just took it away from him and then goes right over the top of LeBron James. And there's Nate Robinson right there with the drive and the high raindropper. And LeBron James right there holding on to the rim. And I'll tell you right now, somewhere in Los Angeles, the Lakers are celebrating Elgin Baylor. Dale Goodrich, you owe us one.
And that streak, the second longest in NBA history, when Miami arrived here in Chicago. And at the United Center tonight, the Bulls with a gutty effort. And we said it at the top, they're playing shorthanded again. No Rose, no Bellinelli, no Noah, no Hamilton.
Hey, I'll tell you what, though, Neil, the focus was from the very start. They focused from the very start.
Yeah, they had one little lapse there that allowed Miami to get back, but then they got it back.
I'll tell you what, this was a big effort tonight by everybody.
Battier to inbound. Got it in. James shot up good and a foul. Boy, is he strong.
I tell you what,
goodness.
He'll tell you, he's a freak of nature.
Goodness.
I mean,
there were guys draped. Watch this.
I mean, here it is right here.
1, 2, 3 guys hit him, and foul is on Jimmy Butler.
Well, now it's going to become a free throw game. If the Bulls can get the ball in and not get trapped, all they have to do is make free throws.
Yeah, but neither team with a timeout, neither team with a foul to give. 98-91, 7-point Bulls lead.
I'll tell you what, the atmosphere in the United Center tonight.
They're chanting now.
This is remarkable. And we got the best fans in the NBA. I'm shouting out to my Bulls fans. You guys, even if you're not here tonight, I know you're cheering at home and you're cheering the Bulls on. This has just been an exciting game. So exciting.
LeBron at the free throw line. James with 31 points.
Well, he did his part. I mean, you can't ask for anything more than that.
In the air and good. Completes the three-point play. 98-92. And now Miami's going to foul.
And they're going to try to get a steal first.
And there's the foul. Wade fouls Dang.
Now Lou Aldridge has to step up. He's 2 of 2 from the foul line today. He just got to make free throws the rest of the way. It's a 2-possession game right now. If he can make this free throw, make it a 3-possession game. And I'll tell you, it's not a lot of time left for Miami with no timeouts.
Look at the free throws. Second half, 7 for 11, 8 for 11. So in the first half, it was a 12-3 disparity in favor of Miami. Bang.
There you go. I'll tell you what. And we talked about it. Bulls shorthanded. How many times this year have we seen the Bulls come up with a big-time performance when they are shorthanded?
Absolutely.
Nobody gave the Bulls any shot outside of Chicago. Nobody gave the Bulls a chance to win this game without Joakim Noah, Rip Hamilton, Marco Bellinelli, Derrick Rose. They did not have a shot except for the people in Chicago. We believe. We believe.
Dang.
Oh, that might be it right there, Neil.
100-92.
Can't let him score quick, though. Can't let him score quick.
LeBron back outside.
There it is.
Three-point shot that went awry. That was Chalmers. Bulls get it in. Fouled. Nate fouled by Chalmers. Will walk to the other end.
I'll tell you what.
And LeBron telling his teammates, we had a hell of a run.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, though. I mean, they lived on the edge for some games. And
yeah, they did. They did.
You know, I mean, probably outside of Miami, I think their fans probably thought they were going to break the record. But when you look at the schedule, I always thought it would be a team that was under 500 because it's so hard to stay focused against those teams.
I know you said that, but here's what my thinking was. If it didn't end here in Chicago, and I thought it would, that the Bulls had enough, and they seem to have Miami's number in a lot of these big games. But if it wasn't Chicago, they still had to go. They have to play San Antonio. I mean, it's not like they had a free walk to this.
Well, and just listening to the experts, talk about this game today, they were already looking for that game in San Antonio. Right. They were going to beat the Bulls, and the streak's going to be in danger in San Antonio. Well, I don't know if they got the memo. This is Chicago, baby. We don't play that here.
Crowd standing, Bosch lifting and scoring. That's a three. 101-97 with 5.5 left. They get it in, loop down,
pull it out,
and that's going to be out of bounds to Miami, but just 0.2 of a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, the streak is over. Drive home safely, Chicago. Beep, beep.
Miami has to inbound it, and the clock ends. Streak over.
See ya.
The streak is over. 101-97. It stops in Chicago as Miami walks off from the Bulls in a record streak by Miami. They didn't get to the all-time record, and they can look at the Chicago Bulls on their schedule. Bulls now lead the season series 2 games to 1.
Big-time game. Big-time game. This had a playoff atmosphere. These guys, I'll tell you what, Chicago, don't be jumping off the bandwagon of this team. This team is going to be, keep riding with them.
We're going to go to Luke Stuckmeyer. Luke.
All right, thank you, Neil. Jimmy, 27 in a row, and you guys were shorthanded. How did you do it tonight?
Man, just our toughness. We came out ready to play from the jump, played together, guarded. It was a big win. It was a team win.
Tell us about the big momentum shift and your alley-oop. How did that feel? You got a poster, by the way.
Oh, I appreciate that, but that's just type of team we have. Always looking for the open guy, that big play, that energy play to get the crowd off their feet. And I knew when Lou had it, I knew it was going up there. It was just my job to finish it.
Is there any question in your mind that when this team gets healthy, you can do something?
Definitely. Like Coach says, we always have enough to win, but we're down men. So when we have everybody, I think we have way more than enough to win. We proved that we can hang with the best whenever we're ready, and we come out and we compete.
The crowd was chanting, "Stop the streak, stop the streak" at the end of the game. How much did you get from this crowd? Because there weren't too many people around the country that thought you'd win this game tonight.
A lot of people counted us out, but I feel like it's like that every night when we're down guys. But we came in ready to play, and the crowd was definitely on our side. The crowd was a big help in the end of the game.
For you personally, how different is the game when you start instead of coming off the bench? 17 points tonight.
It's definitely a confidence booster, you know what I mean? Going out there with the starters and being able to be aggressive, but I still gotta keep the same mentality even when I come off the bench. I feel like my job is to make open shots in the guard, and I feel like I can do that starting or coming off the bench.
Congratulations. Go enjoy this one with your teammates.
Appreciate it.
The 27-game streak is over on the 27th.
All right, our Lexus Pursuing Perfection player of the game, Stacy, is Luol Deng.
Luol Deng came up big. All-star performance, 28.7 rebounds, 5 assists. And whenever the Bulls needed a big shot, Luol stepped up. He went right at LeBron James, basket for basket, and I thought that was the biggest difference for the Bulls. Their all-star stepping up.
For my partner, Stacey King, and our crew, John Walsh, Todd Benjaminson, Tamara Anderson, Mark Harper, Neil Funk saying so long from the United Center. Final, the Bulls 101, the Heat 97. Join us this Saturday at 12:30. The Dallas Mavericks play host to the Bulls. Coming up next, Kia Bulls postgame live.
No Rose, no Joe, no Marco, no Rip, just the way we all thought would.
Gutsy effort. I wonder what D. Rose was thinking while he was watching his teammates pull that off tonight.
Maybe that's tomorrow's Twitter question. Does this inspire him to come back? Well, we'll get to that. We got business to take care of as the streak is over with Pat Boyle. Chris Bowden, Bulls postgame live coming your way next, and join us afterwards for Sportsnet Central, presented by GMC.
We'll head back out to the United Center for locker room reaction from both the Bulls and the Miami Heat after tonight's streak ender.
The Blackhawks defensemen have become a big part of the team's offense so far this season.
Plus, the White Sox wrap up Cactus League play, while the Ricketts family investment in the Cubs seems to have already paid off. It's all coming up on Sportsnet Central. But up next, it's the winning edition of Bulls Postgame Live, and it comes your way after this.
The Lexus Command Performance Sales Event has begun. Featuring a stunning work of technology, the Lexus ES. This is a reason to look twice. Get great values on your favorite Lexus models during the Command Performance Sales Event. Lease the 2013 ES350 for these terms, and we'll make your first month's payment. Compliments of Lexus. See your Lexus dealer.
How come nobody told me about all the hidden costs
of cheap insurance?
How come?
How come insurance companies tell me how much I can save
before they even know what I need?
How come?
How come nobody asked me what my idea
of retirement is?
Country Financial does. Your country representative can help protect what you have now and prepare for the future.
Somebody who knows retirement planning
and insurance.
I like that.
At Country, we always ask, what's your idea of financial security?
In celebration of the movie The Internship, Miller Lite has created the Miller Time Internship. But this isn't some lousy desk job. For 2 weeks, 4 friends will hit the road to take on the best Miller Lite has to offer. From taste testers at the brewery, to pit crew, to red carpet entourage at the movie premiere in L.A.
You got us a job.
Oh, it's an interview for an internship. This is how people do it now, Nikki. They have their interviews on the internet.
What? Does your crew have what it takes? The Miller Time Internship. The best job you'll never get paid for. The Internship in theaters June 7th.
Dodge is having their showcase event. When you constantly deliver what hasn't been seen before, achievements that are looked up to, and design that can't help but be noticed, it attracts all kinds of endorsements. Hurry in for great offers now at the Dodge Showcase event.
Get a low-mileage sign-and-drive lease on select Dart SXTs with 0 down, 0 due at signing, and 0 first month's payment for well-qualified lessees.
Bulls basketball on Comcast Sportsnet is brought to you in part by Ford. Drive one. Do you believe in the power of possibility? The Illinois Lottery. Anything's possible. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit us at geico.com. Nissan. Innovation that excites. Visit choosenissan.com. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. Through it all. And by your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Honda dealers, where you can test drive the all-new Accord today. This is Bulls Postgame Live, presented by Kia.
Crowd rises to their feet. Heinrich a drive. And a kick and a jumper goal. It's trapped.
Playoff-like atmosphere at the United Center tonight. The Bulls playing without 3 of their normal starters, and they still find a way to end Miami's incredible winning streak at 27. Bulls make all the right moves to beat the Heat. 101-97 is your final score from the United Center. Hi again, everyone. Welcome into Kia Bulls Postgame Live alongside the former Bulls player and coach, Sidney Green. I'm Mark Shanowski. We learned about 90 minutes before tip-off that the Bulls were going to be extremely short-handed, missing Joakim Noah, Derrick Rose, Rip Hamilton, Marco Bellinelli. But I thought Tom Thibodeau really had his guys prepared and energized to beat the Heat tonight.
As always, as Coach Thibodeau said at the start of the game, we have enough to make it happen tonight, and it's indicative from the results of the game.
The Bulls led right from Jump Street, although Miami did come out and take a brief lead in the third quarter by a couple of points. But we go to the fourth quarter, 69-68 in favor of the Bulls. And you're thinking, well, LeBron's going to turn it up. They're going to turn up their defense. It'll be tough to finish. But it was the Bulls making the big plays, led by their captain, Luol Deng.
Luol played a fantastic game. He was able to make the open shots. He was able to work LeBron James to where he can play defense on him, to tire him out to where he won't be able to perform as well offensively, and he did a fantastic job in doing that.
And Lou, not known for his three-point shooting in particular, would have made 4 out of 8 tonight, which was a key for the Bulls and being able to hang on Miami's onslaught.
Well, I tell you, not only Luol, I have to commend Carlos Boozer. He had a double-double. He had 17 rebounds, and he had 21 points as well. I commend Carlos. He came out, and he played aggressive and tough and was the factor as well.
Kirk Hinrich showing a lot of heart, making a key play on the defensive end and setting up Taj Gibson. And then Carlos Boozer with the big finish. Boozer loves to play against Miami.
He loves playing against Miami. As we stated earlier, he has his family that lives in Miami, and I'm sure his family was watching the game, and he put on such a great performance for them as well.
It's kind of interesting. The Bulls knew they'd be shooting free throws down the stretch, and Tom Thibodeau decided to put Nate Robinson back in the game, even though Nate sometimes turned the ball over. Turned out to be a great move because he got the key lay in there and was also able to make some free throws.
Very smart move, because everyone thought maybe Nate would create, but not only that, he can not only create for himself but for his teammates, and he made the right decision.
One of the factors that also hurt Miami down the stretch was Dwayne Wade, who was playing very well in the third and fourth quarters, rolled his ankle a little bit, was not as effective because Wade was really getting into the heart of that Bulls defense and making some plays.
Yeah, he was